I think PC Gamer might be wrong on their headline here. I was expecting nothing from E3 this year. Hello everyone, I am Mecha Random 42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, Harpy. E3 is upon us. I am in the middle of waiting and anticipating the Nintendo Direct tomorrow and reacting to all of the little bits of news and tidbits and weird, dumb of E3. It was less cringeworthy this year, I think, a little bit. Then again, I didn't expect much. That's where this article is absolutely incorrect. Take-Two's E3 livestream wasn't quite what viewers were expecting. See, I don't expect anything anymore. I expect fuck all from these live streams. Because not only will I read whatever articles after the fact on all the games that are announced, I try not to get super hyped anyway. Because let's talk about the last time I got hyped for a game. It was actually Red Dead Redemption 2. I know, shame on me. I should have known better. I really should have, because time and time again, you get let down. And what happens? You get games that are so hyped and so promoted and so built up. Then you get The Last of Us 2 or No Man's Sky or Cyberpunk. And you get these games that, if they come out at all, are late, buggy, garbage, filled with microtransactions. So I tune out of all of them, and no, I wasn't expecting anything, but this is just laughably dumb. It's just dumb at this point. Take-Two's E3 livestream wasn't quite what viewers were expecting. Rather than trailers and reveals, the GTA publisher put on a corporate accountability panel on equality and inclusion. Don't pander to me. Don't pander to me. Just make a video game that is fun, that doesn't annoy me. Okay, and is that so much to ask? Is that so hard to do? These games let you down, and for the two games I actually buy in a year, usually they're Nintendo titles anymore, or they're indie titles. I play Sim Casino, I play Planet Coaster, I play the coin game. I don't have any expectations from the AAA industry anymore, nor do I have a ton of time to fangirl, I guess is the best word, to sit there and be, what games do you have for me to buy? Because I love video games, don't get me wrong, I got a ton of them. When my time is so limited, I kind of pick and choose a lot more wisely than to pre-order, care anymore. Corporations have to take accountability and do what's right, says 2K Director of Diversity Inclusion. I don't care. Tony Liggons, so you already failed, it's a man name? Is this a man name? We'll spell with an I. Maybe it's a lady whammon. During Take-Two's E3 livestream today, it's the sort of thing you expect to hear during a 30-second segment about corporate responsibility that plays before loud E3 trailers. It's the sort of thing you expect to hear during a 30-second segment about corporate responsibility. Here's the thing. Just make a game. That's fine. I don't care if you're including me. Just don't exclude me. Don't exclude people based on wrongthink, their political affiliation. That's really stupid. That's rude, and that's snotty, and that's hoity-toity. Game developers, some of you act like your shit doesn't stink, and guess what? It does. I bet you it does. I'm not going to test that theory, but I'm going to bet good money that it does. All right? You're not any better than the rest of us. Everybody are kind of jerky sometimes at some point in their life. It's not quite what the viewers on the E3 Twitch channel were expecting when Take-Two said it was doing an E3 show. We thought it would talk about GTA Online or Borderlands, maybe announce something new. Parts of E3 are business-focused, but it's best known for being the premier consumer-facing video games event. It's where consoles and blockbuster games are announced. Take-Two did its own thing, and a lot of viewers stuck with it. On the official E3 Twitch stream, there were still over 100,000 viewers for this segment as the segment concluded. That's probably because they couldn't believe what they were seeing, don't you think? They're like, oh my god, they're recording it for posterity? The panel featured Take-Two directors speaking with game industry executives and USC professor Gordon Bellamy of gay gaming profession. Oh, I don't care. I'm LGBTQ+, and you know what? The less I see about real-world anything in a video game, the better. The better. I'm playing the coin game where the only people around me are little robots that kind of look like Daleks. It's pretty cute, actually. It's pretty fun and relaxing. You know, I like playing 2 Point Hospital, where they have to get cured of their bright ideas and they have a light bulb for a head, and it's kind of hilarious. So I don't need to hear about real world anything at all. Just I need an escape from it. That's why I go to video games. So just shove it. Just shove it for my sake, because as I've said many times over, I am the B in the alphabet. I'm LGBTQ plus LMNOPXYZ. You know, sometimes when the mood takes me, and hey, having to drop it too, but for frick's sake, stop. I don't want to hear it sometimes. Sometimes I want something to be cartoony or an escape from this. It was an overview of systemic problems around gender and blah, 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 blah. They're starting to sound like vampires. Blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
I embedded GameSpot's co-stream on the panel at the top of this article after a countdown and brief intro for the E3 desk. Graphic does swoosh, and then we see Take-Two's communication VP Alan Lewis saying, "Hello, I'm Alan Lewis." Not Al Lewis from the Munsters, huh? Vice President of Corporate Communications and Public Affairs, whoopty shit, at Take-Two Interactive, and the hopes viewers had for game announcements evaporate into a gray field behind him. Yeah, the important topic couldn't create a certain amount of comedy, as streamers who expected to do a live commentary over game announcements were faced with a 45-minute talk directed at the LinkedIn crowd about diversity nonetheless. Well, half the time the Twitch streamers are all up diversity's ass anyway, right? Well, yeah, right here. I'm all for this, man, but this is E3 Monday. I thought we were turning in for game announcements. So even the SJWE crowd, like the Twitch streamers who are absolutely all yay, but pro-diversity, yay, don't like this. This should tell you something. This should really tell you something. The Twitch chat I saw was mostly emote spamming, but elsewhere there were angry reactions. Show us GTA 6 and racist or otherwise hateful remarks in response. All right, this is where you get, you know what? That's why they do it, though. They're just race baiting. They're doing that so you can write an article on this, just so you can further divide us. This is why I don't tune into these anymore. And you look like the Tyler. Oh, Tyler has spent 1,200 hours playing Rocket League. Guess what, Tyler? I'm a winner. I've spent 1,300 hours playing Terraria. I'm a bigger nerd than you. Nana boo boo. My opinion's better than you. I don't want to hear it anymore, and by dropping the R word, by saying everybody's istophobes, oh, and that's a preview of tomorrow's article, by saying everybody's istophobes, you just ruined any bit of credibility you had for me as a journalist actually complaining about this. I don't think you get it. I think you need to get a little more indoctrinated outside of the little cult mindset that you might be in if you think that the only people who might have a problem with it are just istophobes, because the rest of us actually don't care. And by focusing on whatever istophobia comments, it just kind of discredits the article as being self-aware enough to say, hey, tired of hearing the preachy stuff, tired of the cult speak, tired of the indoctrinations. Show us the video games. Show us the new thing. We needed more Grand Theft Auto or something. I needed a thing, something interesting. Well, at least for the Nintendo Direct, I got a sneak peek of Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, which I'm actually really excited for. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am Mecha.
Please like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, keep your comments to yourself.
What she said. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!